Action. Keep the girls in the car.
Stay in the car, okay? Just stay in the car.
What happened?
Diabolo? Okay, what's he saying?
Diabolo means devil. I've never seen anything like this. Multiple attacks without eating its prey. Lions don't do that. At least no lion I've ever seen. Shh. Go back to the calls.
Long before Idris Elba decided to pick a fight with a lion in his new movie Beast, the movie business has been fascinated with the idea of man versus nature. Sometimes it's a metaphor for humanity's attempts to subjugate the natural world, and sometimes it's just about spilling blood and guts in the name of entertainment.
Bring me my legs.
Over the years, we've seen a veritable Noah's Ark of creatures do battle with actors on the big screen, and it isn't just bona fide apex predators. Never forget that a flock of weirdly homicidal birds were enough to kill off a few locals in this Hitchcock classic. The real irony is a scientific survey released a few years after Hitchcock's movie found nearly 200 million birds were killed by Americans every year, so you could argue the avian revolution was long overdue. We've seen actors attacked by bears. Some attacked by wolves. Piranhas. Piranhas in 3D.
Oh my God.
Sam!
Piranhas in 3DD.
First of all, I'm not a lifeguard. Never was. Secondly, that is what natural selection's all about.
Snakes. Snakes on a plane. And sharks. So many sharks. There've been big sharks.
I can't hold it! Hurry!
Really big sharks. A tornado of sharks.
Too many of them. We're gonna need a bigger chopper.
Claudia, move!
And even a ghost shark. Yes, that's a real movie that was actually made, and it starred this kid from Seventh Heaven. And what did Hollywood do when it ran out of animals for actors to fight? Well, it brought some extinct ones back to life. So what's the takeaway here? Well, if we've learned anything today, and that's a big if, it's that when done well, a man versus nature movie can be visceral cinema that serves as a cautionary tale designed to remind us that our status on top of the food chain is just an illusion. Now, Beast certainly fits into that category, although you have to wonder who needs to be reminded that hand-to-hand combat with a fully grown African lion is a bad idea. Old mate Idris Elba doesn't have much of a choice though, and not just because he's trying to catch the attention of the James Bond producers in the hopes of landing that coveted 007 role. You see, Elba's character in Beast is forced to fight the king of the jungle to save his teenage daughters, when a trip to Africa to visit the hometown of the girl's dearly departed mum and his estranged wife is rudely interrupted by a lion whose pride was killed by poachers and now is bent on killing any human it encounters. But what really elevates Beast above your typical B-movie schlock is the canny direction of Icelandic filmmaker Baltasar Kormákur. That pronunciation is perfect, don't bother to Google it. Baltasar previously helmed the action thriller Two Guns with Denzel and Mark Wahlberg, and in 2015 gave us Everest, a tense biographical survival movie starring Josh Brolin, Jake Gyllenhaal and Sam Worthington. In Beast, Baltasar employs a series of seemingly long, continuous shots that effectively build the tension, and it also adds realism to his computer-generated line.
Don't move, okay?
Where did he go?
Unfortunately though, the film is almost undone by some head-scratching moments that test the viewer's ability to suspend their disbelief. Like a killer lion that appears to become short-sighted and lose its sense of smell every time Idris Elba is around. Thankfully though, the British actor has enough star power to drag man and beast to something resembling a decent movie.
I need you to trust me right now. I'm coming back.
And maybe it's just me, but I'm stoked to see District 9 star Sharlto Copley play a good guy for once. Beast gets 3 stars.